Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Pitch Please. Let's meet this week's contestants. First up, the fabulously fantastic Kat Adams.
Hello.
Next up, the hilariously talented Lucy Sandwick.
Hi.
Please welcome the wickedly funny Niki Clainos.
Excited to be here.
Also joining us on the call, as always, is our producer extraordinaire, Justin Hunn. And without further ado, it's time to play Pitch Please. This first brief is called Honest Tagline Tweaks. I provided you with 5 brand taglines and underlined one word in each of them. Your job is to swap out 3 of the 5 with something that's a little more honest. You'll have 3 minutes for this first round. Okay, we're back. Our copywriters have made their honest tagline tweaks. Kat, why don't you start us off? What were the 3 tweaks you chose?
The first one I have is it's not edible, it's DiGiorno. And then the next one I have the police state runs on Dunkin'. I feel like they would run that. And I feel like Dunkin' would be like, okay, yes.
Oh God, okay.
I hate McDonald's, so I'm chucking it.
Yes.
And then Red Bull gives you heart palpitations. And the last one, it's sticky and gross, and I don't like to think too much about what goes on there. The herpiest place on earth.
Oh my God. I love it. I particularly love it's not edible, it's DiGiorno. All right, we're going to move on to Lucy.
I have some similarities and some diversions from Kat that I'm not proud of. So I did, it's not good, it's DiGiorno. But I actually love McDonald's. So I'm inhaling it, typically how I eat it. Then I focused on the mental aspect of Red Bull. I did Red Bull gives you intrusive thoughts.
That's awesome. My backup was mood swings.
Yeah, exactly. And then I did the cultiest place on earth for Disneyland.
Yeah, cultiest is super accurate. All right, Niki.
For the first one, I guess it's not honest. It's like defensive. It's not the non-nutritive result of multiple systems failing the American family. It's DiGiorno. And then for Dunkin', despair runs on Dunkin'. McDonald's, I don't like, but sometimes it happens, so I'm eating it. And Red Bull gives you irritable bowel syndrome. And Disneyland, the most annoying place on earth.
I'm crying at your DiGiorno one.
It's just 3 yuppies get to change the tag.
Now we're going to do an exercise in branding. Backwards branding, to be exact. I've found 3 completely, definitely not fake company logos. Your job is to tell me the name of the company, as well as what they do. You'll have 5 minutes for this round. And we're back. We'll be starting this round with Niki. Niki, what is the name of the first company and what do they do?
I was thinking that they're chompers and they're like a mobile dentist service probably for kids mostly. So they come to you and do your dental stuff.
That actually sounds great. I love it.
More nerves in the dental chair because it's your chair, but probably more is going to go wrong.
We're for dentists.
We love it.
So this just seems so vague that I called it women's problems, and it's an all-male OBGYN. Like they just don't know anything about anything. They're like, you know what? Girls like swoops.
You know what? Girls have problems.
And they love it when men come with solutions. Okay, and then for the last one, it just seemed very like grabbing other people's logos, but like you don't have anything else to say. This is lightning rod systems, dishwasher repair.
It's electric.
Yeah.
Epic.
All right, we're going to move on to Kat. What is the name of your first company?
The first one is ankle biters, and it's children's apparel because kids drive you crazy. So it helps if they're cute.
Is ankle biters like a term for kids that I don't know about? Or did you just make that up?
Well, yeah, because they're short. I think it's appropriate.
It's so good.
What about number 2?
So the second one, it really looks like falling leaves to me in autumn. This is a logo for Club Kevorkian, and it's a for-profit physician-assisted suicide company. When it's your time, you've got somebody to call. And
Yeah, it's like have your death mean something.
that's right. And we all know that value and price are associated. So you've got to pay a lot for it so that we know that your life was worth something.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Last one, I've got power cuffs. It's pink washed power adapters and other accessories and things like that cost more, like the razors, because they're for women.
Oh, that's branding.
Market opportunity. I just bought a pink silverware organizer, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Okay, Lucy, bring us home.
My first one, I called this Everglide. It's like a hang gliding tour service in the Everglades, so you can look down on the crocodiles. Frankly, I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd rather be above them.
Yeah. They have 1 star on Yelp. They send a lot of business to Club Kevorkian, and that's exactly right. People are begging for the death at the end of it.
It's another strategic partnership.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so my next one, I thought they looked like little chili peppers. So this one is Picante Inc. or Picante Solutions, and they're the official judges of how many little chili peppers go on different menu items at restaurants. This is actually a B2B solution.
It would be amazing if there was an international association of chili pepper rating system.
I
because
agree.
The rating system doesn't help when you walk in and every single restaurant uses a different system.
Yeah. My last one, I called Power Players. I said it's IT guys because I thought it looked kind of lazy as well. So I said these are just lazy IT guys who come to your house and turn stuff on and off again.
Yeah, plug it in, unplug it.
Moving on. For this next round, there has been some client feedback for some very famous brand taglines. So your job is to revise these famous brand taglines with the feedback that's been given. You'll have 5 minutes to revise these 3 taglines. All right, we are back, and we're going to be starting this round with Lucy. So Lucy, how did you revise Just Do It?
For this one, I just took the client verbatim. This is like round 13 or 14. Just do, like the thing that you said you would do, but you don't want to do. It could be sports, but it could also be something else. We don't want to limit ourselves to just athletes. Obviously not that exactly, but something short and snappy like that. You get it.
I love that it's like round 14. That's you're just like, you know what? Let's just do exactly what you said.
This is my Allstate one. You're in hands that you can customize, so you only pay for what you need, like our insurance. Good value prop in there, I thought.
Nailed it.
And for do, I thought purchase the do.
That is a clear call to action if I've ever seen one.
Thank you.
Just like tell them what you need them.
Yeah.
I love the do. I can't get it.
People love feeling like you're being sold to,
Yes. Okay, Niki, how have you fixed these headlines?
Just do it becomes just do the things you think will look good on Instagram.
Yeah, that might be more than the Nike tagline at this point.
For Allstate, I thought they wanted more specifics. You're in large hands sounds safe to me.
And the hands are big. It's
Right.
Yes. Ownable.
And it's ownable and
true. Truth in advertising. Yeah.
And then to help make sure people knew that we were not making a drug reference, I put don't do drugs, do the do.
Oh my God, I'm crying. That's clear. I mean, you see it right there in the tagline.
You don't want there to be any confusion.
Yes, approved. Kat, what were your suggestions?
Okay. For Nike, I have just spend $1,000 on limited edition Air Jordans you'll never wear. I realize this is like more in the honesty direction, but
Justin might feel personally attacked, but that's okay.
Right. I mean, I do too. I am part of it. Exactly. So for Allstate, I know they want to say that they're better, but I'm here to push back. Allstate, you're in basically the same hands as every other insurance company. Also, it's worse than you think.
I think people are going to appreciate this refreshing honesty. People are tired of insurance companies sugarcoating everything.
Yes.
For Mountain Dew, want it to sound less like drugs and sex, and they also still really want you to know that they're extreme. I think, again, we just cut to the chase on this one. Spike the Dew.
We're like, we like to get fucked up too. Let's get fucked up, but there's nothing in the do. You got to add your own.
That's right. You got to do it. They're putting it in your hands, all liability.
That I think is so smart, Spike the do. It solves a problem without alienating anybody.
Okay, this will be the last thing I task you to do. For this brief, I'm asking you to write a manifesto, except it's not a manifesto at all. These will be manifestos. Anywhere from a 4 to 8 sentence manifesto that perfectly captures the voice and tone of your favorite Italian food as a brand. You will have 10 minutes for this final round. All right, we are back for our final round. We'll be starting this with Niki. Niki, what food did you choose?
I chose lasagna. I kind of feel like Italian foods are like the Taco Bell of cuisine. Like it's like the same 4 things mixed together in a bunch of different ways. Sauce, noodle, cheese, sauce, noodle, cheese, sauce, noodle, cheese, different cheese, different cheese. It's not supposed to be easy. Life is in the layers.
Oh, so good.
Life is in the layers. No, I'm moved.
I feel like it leads really nicely into like the tagline for your campaign. Got a really nice setup there.
So is this a manifesto or is this just a recipe?
That's all you need. Like lasagna is so good. All you need is the recipe.
Live, laugh, lasagna.
There we go. All right, Kat.
I went ingredient brand on this one. They're not just power-ups from the mushroom kingdom. Mushrooms are the unsung heroes of Italian cuisine, turning ordinary dishes into wild flavor explosions. They're our culinary sidekicks, the Luigi to our spaghetti. They sneak into the kitchen and whisper to the pasta, "Hey, you want to be a fungi fettuccine today?" It's like having a party in your mouth, and the mushrooms are funky DJs spinning the beats of. They're the unsung maestros of the Italian kitchen orchestra, making risotto sing and lasagna dance. So embrace the mushrooms in the real world and beyond.
Well done. Not only are Italian food fans impressed, but psychedelic lovers as well.
This is partly why I couldn't choose just one Italian food. This was really just a workaround to choose all of them. Any of them.
The Luigi to our spaghetti is so good. I'm wildly impressed.
Thank you.
Let's get out of here. Lucy, bring us home. What is your manifesto?
Okay. Mine sort of turned into a commercial, but whatever. I also did lasagna. Lasagna. It's not just a food. No. Lasagna is the belief that if we come together, we can create something greater than the sum of our parts. That's why on this International Women's Day, Lasagna is proud to offer 20% off all pasta products with the purchase of 2 or more lasagnas. Because when cheese, meat, and pasta come together as one, that's progress. That, my friends, is lasagna.
Oh my God.
Freaking brilliant.
I feel like the only thing this is missing, and I don't want to be critical, is lasagna isn't a noun, it's a verb.
Or lasagna is lifestyle.
You don't go to lasagna, you lasagna to go.
Yeah, it's just... Lasagna is getting together with your friends on a Friday night to sing karaoke because you don't care who hears. That's lasagna.
I also love buying 2 lasagnas or more because you can never even eat one lasagna.
For every 900 lasagnas you buy, just like $1 to the Trevor Project.
All right, y'all. That's going to do it for our second ever episode of Pitch Please. Niki Clainos, you have won.
Oh my God. Oh, woo! Thank you.
If you want to use this as leverage for a promotion at Salesforce, I think that's totally makes sense.
Rigged.
Absolutely.
Thanks to everyone for watching. Thank you very much to my coworker contestants for playing. I'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.